Probably about the time I was diagnosed, they discovered that probably the best thing you can do is exercise. That has a remarkable effect on slowing the progression. You know, with most diseases, you hope you can do something and get better. With Parkinson's, you know you're not going to get better, and what you're trying to do is not get worse.
Low, low, mid, mid, high, high.
I would say that the boxing is pretty much one of the focal points of what I do now. My history as a runner, that was sort of a huge focus. You know, I ran 7 days a week, and so one of my main life focuses was gone. And in some ways, the boxing has replaced that. Frankly, don't know where I would be without it. People with Parkinson's sort of tend to close in on themselves, and that's one thing that the boxing is particularly good for. It works on the extension of the arms. When you throw punches, you extend your arms all the way out, and then there's just something viscerally satisfying about pounding something with more or less your bare hands and getting all that anger or frustration or anxiety out of your system and putting it into the bag. I just joined the Title Boxing Club as a regular member, and I do the regular classes with people who don't have Parkinson's. Parkinson's classes I get a lot out of because one of the therapists who help run the class designated me as player coach. You know, I get a lot of satisfaction out of getting people who are having troubles understanding the combinations, they're doing them correctly, and then after working with me to get them to be able to do it better and see that they're really getting improvement out of the class. Have fun, and we'll see you in 90 minutes and see how tired everybody is. Parkinson's Association of the Rockies never charges anybody for attending any of their events. The boxing instructors are all boxing instructors from Title, from the boxing club itself, and then Title also essentially donates the facility, which is why we have fundraisers and punch-a-thons and things to try to make sure we have enough money to keep the class going, because so many people seem to get so much value out of it. I remember one woman who came in and said, Paul, come here, look at this. And she just hopped up and down like 3 or 4 times. She probably didn't get more than an inch off the ground, but she was like just thrilled, and she's like, I haven't been able to hop in like 10 years. It's primarily about the boxing and the exercise, but it's also about how your grandkids, and it's also about your medication's not working. Anybody have any ideas of what they can do? When people have been coming to the class and stop showing up, usually somebody will call them or email them and check in and say, are you doing okay? It's a community, and people genuinely believe we're all in it together.